it will look amazing. So, Miracle as well as Brigida. This is the second best of 3.
Really go for the Akai nonetheless for KOG. Just adds up to how much we've proven their identity to just really be a macro-oriented team. They just really want to stick with what's familiar with them, with the guaranteed objectives and just disrupting the momentum overall for Sunset Ravens without having to dwell on so much of the team fights just yet, not until they're ready. But early on, this is what we say about the Kimi and Khalid. They're ready to take on the Atlas Gord in the mid lane in as early as the first minute of the game.
So here we go. Welcome to the Land of Dawn, folks. KOG versus SNR. We just saw an upset earlier. Nightmare with 0 wins in their group, toppling down the team that was tied for first in a way, right?
Yep.
Who beat the first team in their group. Foot Esports actually lost to the Mongols. Payan, early flicker, burnt out. We look at the emblems and it's Bargain Hunter for both mids.
And it's Rapid Boots for Eska here. I'm starting to feel how much SNR really want to pick up the pace.
It's all about speed.
And making sure that they are in control. Imagine that. I mean, who would have thought that they could have forced Payan to pick or use the flicker in that first rotation just from Trap? Okay, Mystic Projectile doesn't necessarily land, but with a bit of help from Kaizen, they're able to push the mid duo back, even for just a bit. So KOG, they're still keeping things in check. At least the full control over the river hasn't been established by either of the teams so far.
Yep. Payan's doing a good job in lane, though. You'd expect usually just a stomp for the carry, especially with the flicker burnt out, but hey, that's why we want to see Claude on Payan. Payan on Claude, same thing. Eska with mid prio, level 4 first. Zed a bit late to it, so as expected, Sunset Ravens with tempo on the map, but KOG now's done a good job.
And there was an attempt to at least choke out Mexi in lane. Another flicker forced out coming in from Zed. Mystic Projectile doesn't land, but the Dark Wave does. On Trap, already using the Tortoise Facades, but Mexi's on Zed. Doesn't care. Kaizen still secures the turtle nonetheless in exchange of Mexi, and now they're going for more kills. Infernal Pursuits onto Trap, just trying to walk away. A flicker burn just to go for the chase. He finds the kill, but he goes down as well, and Mexi takes a double.
Massive damage, KOG. They did a good job playing around a neutral objective, but Zed was just left all alone in the back, dude. The Paquito was just slamming him down. And yeah, it was just tough for Zed. He already had to burn the flicker through the traction pulse. It was so easy for Mexi to pick up the kill.
Yeah.
And that's why Zed was just, all right, man, I'll just ult.
He just didn't care.
I'll ult before I die, you know?
What matters to them was that they got the objective, and that's something we already did establish before heading into this game. That's where they really get to make the most out of the presence of the Akai that is in their hands. And despite how SNR really managed the early game well, it's great to see how KOG are just keeping things in check. Heavy spin onto Popopopon.
Wow.
Didn't need the help from anyone. Zed doesn't have the flicker though. He's getting chased right now, but the Fatal Links onto 3. Mystic Gush immediately cancelled. And the free hits coming in from Muy Minette, forcing flickers out of Nile.
There's something with these backline mages, man. Back-to-back games. There was Mikey in game 1, or match 1 rather, Zed in match 2, walking up with flicker already down. Yeah, you're gonna get punished, man. Trap is trapping people.
Yeah, those are really bold decisions we're seeing from the mid laners. I mean, being surrounded by all these tanky heroes as well, you get to see Kaizen and Nile just being so aggressive on the fronts. But at the same time, you cannot take away the fact that there are just so many heroes from SNR who are also just able to go for the reach and the chase, the mobility that you see from Trap and Mexi. And by the way, Mexi being 2-0 right now on the Paquito could definitely mean a lot for Sunset Ravens later on.
Dude, if Sunset Ravens beat KOG, is Group A just a better group?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Group B? Because dang, Mongols just lost earlier to the 0-win team. KOG controlling the neutral objective, doing a good job again. Kaizen should be able to get this.
Oh, Raging Sandstorm already used. A Trap trying to go for Zed. He just really wants Zed. But then Moiminette actually takes the turtle. Now goes the Fatal Links and the Mystic Gush all over again. Fatal Links hasn't been used just yet. Just now, Zed still alive. How is this happening? Moiminette picks up a kill. 33 already joining in the fight, but it's a bit too late. They lose the turtle and Nile.
If you saw that in an anime, you would say, nah, hell nah, that's plot armor, but it just happened. KOG! Trap didn't even care for the turtle. He went straight for Zed. The red tree was free. Kaizen lost to Muiminette, the egoist. Holy plot armor.
I think all of them are egoists at this point. Like, you don't care, you have the retribution, but it's not... It's as if it's not your job to secure the objective. It just went straight for Zed at this point. I don't know if it's just really being one of the biggest targets for SNR right now to make sure that Zed doesn't have a great time, because Zed is already 1,000 gold behind of Eska. I don't think that's a great sign, especially if you really want to put down all your combos and be the guy to put out most of the damage in the early stages of the game. They're not really getting much value out of it just yet. It's surprisingly even coming from Kaizen. Like, majority of the damage as of this point is just coming from Kaizen, and I don't think that's going to be enough if SNR just really wants the full-on team fights.
Love to see the items on 33, man. He's such a squishy Phobias this game. Like, every time he walks up, I know of the nerf. Yes, your base HP is kind of low, but still, you'd expect a bit more tankiness. I really feel like this Baksha, the anti-regen you have early, plus Eska getting items straight up instead of just, you know, going for glow and wand because they already have anti-regen, has really made it look like a lot of these guys are squishier than you would expect usually. Because look, right? Like, even Popopopon, dude, straight to the anti-Chris.
Yeah, Zed just got his glowing wand now. He is significantly behind. A bit of catching up to do, but KOG still will be positioning themselves first in this turtle. At least they will be somehow ready for this, not unless SNR once again find an opening. That's gonna be Mexi scouting them out. Eska here too. Raging Sandstorm doesn't land onto anyone, but 33 goes in with the Infernal Pursuit. Trap once again all alone up against 4, but the heavy spin is already casted here by Kaizen, and Trap wins out on the retry battle. Now there goes the Blazing Duet coming in from Payan, and the damage seems to be enough from KOG, but the punch from Mexi could have taken him out there. Fortunately had the flicker and will be fine.
A big win on the retry department for Trap, but KOG wins out of the fight in the end. Great projectile. Eska's gonna have to give this away, and KOG finally with signs of life after constant blunders throughout the fights. The egoist in the bottom lane, Muiminette
has the Purify. Kaizen will not go for the engage. He also doesn't have the heavy spin just yet. But Muiminette, the egoist is 4-0, so that's something. That's something.
That's something, man. You cannot stand in front of this man. Muiminette is him. Payan already has the golden sap. I believe Muiminette is very close as well to the 3-atom power spike. It's really just a battle of gold laners now that I see it, dude. The thing is, though, Payan's got to be extra careful. When he walks up like that, he is putting himself in danger right in front of Mexi, who's been very, very good. The damage has been great.
Yeah. I think both Mexi and Trap are making it seem as if KOG just really has Payan to rely on for now, because Zed is just not able to throw out his skills as he please.
Whoa.
SNR, on the other hand, unlike KOG, you have Eska and Muiminette who can just keep moving as they throw out the damage. It doesn't really matter whether or not they get to find or establish the positionings that they want. KOG, though, Zed is always just being the target. Either it's Trap or it's either Mexi.
Now KOG look to sandwich them. Mexi on a bad spot. Atlas going in. Fatal Licks.
Committed already. It's just one target, but seems that's all that matters for KOG. They just want the turret up top, and now we have 7 seconds before the Lord.
Mr. Mui is doing a good job, though. Still staying in that lane, constantly farming. And he's alone, unlike Payan. Payan's just been sticking with the team because he's been trying to get turrets down. So, Muiminette, constant lead there. Perfect match, gets him out of the shield unity. Muiminette with a DHS. That's only a second item then, right?
No, I believe so. But we're 9 minutes into this game already. And SNR are already starting it out. Muiminette finally part of the fight. They will take this on a 5v5.
Wait, bot is good.
They're zoning out KOG so well too.
There you go. A turret fallen as well. KOG with the mid prio. Both just battling for it. The moment KOG send anyone to the other side of the map, I think it's just going to be free for SNR because of the carry.
Yeah.
You can just shred this Lord. Bottom lane again, slow pushing in favor of Sunset Ravens. Chastise Pauldron, a massive item to deal with Payan. One of the main threats around these fights in the last two.
Oh, Mexi tried to deal some poke, but KOG are just bursting it down! Kaizen actually secures it with the retribution, heavy spin, and they just want to go for the disengage. But SNR want to chase. Fatal Links on the flicker, but Muy Minette, he's on his 5th straight kill. Payan going in, tries to go for a trap, has the purple buff, doesn't get to secure nor steal it away, but they take the mid lane.
Wow, they even take the purple buff too. Really good compensation by Sunset Ravens. They get a pick off on Nile. You cannot stand in front of Muy Minette. I think that DHS might have been his 3rd item because he's doing some ridiculous damage right now.
Oh, pull, very low. But the Lord doesn't even get to cross the river. SNR are already trying their best to deal with it before it even does. They're doing so well just to take care of their side of the map. KOG definitely always almost have to group together just to win on something and convert it into a structure. As SNR, I don't think this is the same SNR we saw a couple games back where it feels like they were just so reactive to whatever the opponents were doing across the map.
Holy moly, we thought it was the 2nd item. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder he's been doing that much damage. He got the Swift Trinity at 9 minutes. He's already on the way to the Wind of Nature. So KOG, their only chance to kill this egoist Muy Minette after that Wind of Nature would be Zed. Zed needs to get a Mystic Gush, but I don't even think Muy Minette will be in range of that Mystic Gush.
Yeah, because just look at how Muy Minette's been playing the game. Always away from the fights, at least not until the objective is up.
Holy moly. And it's Sky Piercer already for Eska. It's a very sad Sky Piercer because he's 007 right now.
Yeah.
Bon. Anyways.
Hey, the last time you said that.
No, that was Bond James. That's different. 7-0,
Okay.
all right?
Okay.
Don't, not on me.
It's KOG struggling to find an opening right now. I'd say even if you just... Oh, wait. Niall? Oh, I thought he used the Fatal Links just now.
That's that was Ox in the previous match.
Okay. There are some Purifies still up for SNR though. That's also something you have to consider. Chastise gets picked up by Popo Popone just now. Hopefully gets to help them just a bit because Muy Minette definitely leading right now. He is, I think, the guy KOG would want to target as desperately as SNR have been targeting Zed because 5-0, level 14. He's been untouchable this game.
Yeah. The thing is, for Muy Minette, it's just, you know, an easy win of nature for him, but for Payan, he needs to go win to crown. There's just so much variety and damage from Sunset Ravens that he's just gotta deal with it with a winner crown. I honestly think he might just go Melfic Gun instead of the winner crown because you might need the extra range instead of just going all in against this tanky composition.
Yeah. I know someone who's been playing and spamming Claude in the EU server.
Really? Yeah. Who's that? Who's that guy? I don't know. Oh, trap.
Yeah. Okay, they're not gonna go for 33. And they both move towards the Lord at the same time.
I think they wanted to go for 33. It's just unfortunate the shield unity. Good sidestep from 33. Sky Guardian helmet. Now just the Guardian helmet. Whoa. Wait a second. This isn't a good spot. Kaizen. Wait, Muy Minette.
Oh, the call for KOG has always been to just burst the Lord down, but the fight is split up!
Oh!
Kaizen once again winning at the retribution, and finally Zed finds the right position to use the Mystic Gush. 33 with its own. The Raging Sandstorm lands on him though. 3-man knockup with the Dark Wave, and he's gonna survive. It's only Trap who falls, and SNR are running away! But now we'll go for the chase of Flicker alongside the stun! Payan picks a double kill!
What was the call? Sunset Ravens. It looked so good up until everybody just wanted different things. Half of the team wanted the Lord. Half of the team wanted the fight. KOG, they saw the opportunity. They seized it. And now it might just be a one straight push. Hold on. Traction pulls on 4.
Oh, it stuns multiple members, but it is enough time for them to take this base turret. They're slowly approaching the base. Muy Minette clears the minion, but they still have the Lord. But fortunately, minions have spawned. The game is not over just yet.
That's the plot armor for you, Sunset Ravens. They can make that mistake, but they still got it through Muy and Eska. These two guys have been holding SNR back up every time they fall, and they still have a shot. It's not a base turn in the side lane that KOG got, so none of the far lanes auto-pushing for KOG. It's just the mid lane. They can deal with that. They have 2 marksmen. Blood Wings already for Eska as well. Muy Minette is a problem, but only if the team plays around Muy Minette. Trap. The last few fights, you're able to jump in, but now you have to just play with your backline. It's all about Eska and Mui Minette. Look at the items. Melfic gun already built up as well. And my goodness, Payan went Winter Nature. He did not go Winter Crown.
Things
That's
are
risky.
yeah, things are very different now. Trap could not repeat the same
Or Rose Gold even. Oh, Trap.
plan he's been doing.
We gotta play for Eska and Mui Minette right now, right? If you're Sunset Ravens, just play front to back. Do not dive in. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Kaysen's actually diving in. He finds one, forces out the Purify, but can he get out alive? It's a no! Eska actually takes him down. Now it's Nile looking to be the next target. Fortunately had the flicker, but was that a right decision for KOG? It was like Kaysen doing what Trap has been doing.
He's been trapping. He tried to trap, but he got trapped himself. I don't know what that was. It's almost like he forgot the Purify was in Mui Minette's kit.
He didn't even press it immediately. Like
Yeah, Mui Minette was like, dude, I'm chill. And then he saw the 5 members. Okay, I'm a Purify.
Huh.
Okay, but that was definitely a vast moment, man.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, why? But all right, you don't lose too much, right?
Yeah.
Like there's, the Lord's still down. Kaysen's gonna be up. He's still level 15. Immortality done for Payan. Maybe it was planned. Maybe they just wanted to bait out the Purify. And now the Purify is actually going to be down before the Lord. So, hey, calculations.
Maybe that was indeed part of the plan. It's just 16 minutes into the game, you know? It's not the Evolved Lord just yet, but if the Lord dance takes a while, then it might be. But based on how KOG have been playing the objectives, I don't think so. It's like they're always taking the risk. Even if SNR are around, they're just bursting down the Lord. Now SNR might just replicate that same game plan because they're the ones starting it out.
Wave bot is good for KOG. Actually, it's going to be even now. It might actually build up for Sunset Ravens now that it's there.
Oh, they're surrounded.
Kaysen, wait, he's got control.
Okay, heavy spin once again. Traction pulls 2, but even if he's quite away, he still seals the deal. There goes the Mystic Gush. He's going to deal with MSC. Zed is going to survive, though, but the flicker might just finish him off at 33. Payan, hold on. He's not part of this. He just wants to end the game. Nothing else matters as Payan takes game 1 for KOG.
And that's why we've been talking.